Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. The Shadow Army. Shadow Army.
Speaking of that, make sure you guys head on over to Shadow Army Productions on Instagram, and you can order one of those super dope, official, exclusive Shadow Army Lex the Hexmaster tumblers. Just follow that page on Instagram, shoot them a DM, and they'll give you all the details, man. For show. But we're back. We're live. We're here. We're up on the YouTube. This is part 3, Replicon Radio, June 7th, 2021. Shout out to the homeboy Thereality. And shout out to $117 a track. There you go. If you guys missed the beginning of the program, that'll make sense when you go back and listen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I do.
We're gonna get into some history, but I want to talk about some dirty it's not dirty history, it's new. Some current
dirty history.
Some history in the making. We mentioned it earlier. Our homeboy Anybody Killer ABK has his new record available for pre-order, The Lost War Chief Sessions Volume 2, and we speculated on what it may or may not be. Well, I can tell you right now, officially released just moments ago. Is the track list for this said album.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Just happened while we were on the break.
Like, for real.
What album
is
it?
It went down.
Did you comment first?
Did I comment on what?
Did you comment the word first? Because you were the first one to see it.
Oh, no. I didn't. Was I supposed to?
Yeah.
Should I go back?
I think you're supposed to. But, I mean, if you're not the first one to comment it, then you can't.
But what if you're the first one to see it and it's not the first one to comment it?
Well, you know, as long as you're the first one to comment. Is that possible?
Yeah, I didn't comment. Mm-hmm. But either way, we got the track list. If you're on YouTube, it's on your screen. If you're not on YouTube, that's okay because we have voices and we're going to share it with you. First one is just a skit. This track 2, Anybody Out There. And it has a list of where these are from, which is the part I liked, which is why I wanted to share it with you guys. Pre-Hatchet Warrior era is where this track came from. Anybody Out There. Track number 3, Judge of That, which is just a throwback mix. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but when you purchase the record, you'll find out. What's Up With You, pre-Mudface era. Hey Lil Ma / Native World Strychnine, featuring ABK. It's a throwback track. Bitch Quit Callin', which was a pre-Dirty History era. Under the Moonlight, which is an unreleased track from Possessed, the full version.
Some fun under the moonlight.
Talking Shit, another one from the mix throwback. Then we got All Hallows Day, which was a 2006 Orange and Black Show giveaway track, which is the only way to get that. Don't Get Popped, which is another pre-Hatchet Warrior era. Bring It To You was a mix from an unreleased album. Nothing on Us, brand new Crazy Clan, that's dope. I don't think they've done a new Crazy Clan track in probably 20-something years. And then to finish up, we got And I, which is a pre-Mudface era track. So it sounds like a pretty solid fucking 13 track.
That it's included in the titles of like when it came from, where it came from. Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope. Like I was like, hell yeah. So shout out to the homeboy Anybody Killer. You can pre-order this album right now at thewarriorspot.com. The Lost War Chiefs Sessions Volume 2.
Bitch quit calling.
Right? That's fresh. Especially if you're a lot of people are OG fucking ABK fans, so this is right up your alley.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, that's what I want. That's what I want you to do is be the judge of that and go pre-order it and tell me what you think. And shout out to the homeboy Anybody Killer. And while we're at it, I wanted to let you guys know about some super dope information. Our homeboy, little brother, if you will, Mr. Gibby Stites. He's been doing the damn thing. A few months back, or I guess I don't know how long ago it was. In the middle of the pandemic, he did this thing with Lista Val is the name of the company. They basically print vinyl on demand, and he made it like a super fresh, personalized thing. And he's bringing it back. It's $25, and what it is he does a recording, like a one-take type recording of a whole list of tracks, his tracks, and even some of the covers that he did during the pandemic. He did like YouTube freestyles and whatnot. Personalized to you, like he'll give you a shout out on the track. It's one of a kind recording. He records it, sends it. They press it to a one of one vinyl for your collection. These are only available for the next week. $25. It's the newest signee to Magic Ninja Entertainment and our little homie Gibby Stites. Go check out his social media page. Buy one. $25 for a vinyl is dope anyway. The one of one personalized.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's a sick idea. Even if you're not a fan of Gibby Stites, just imagine when old dude blows up and you got that one of one.
Yeah, imagine if you had a one-on-one at Tom McDonald.
Right?
You know?
So, even if you don't like Gibby, go buy his shit.
Yes.
Because it'll be worth money. Or just buy it for me. I'll take one. There's so many songs, I can't just pick one. So,
right.
Just hit me up and be like, hey, which one did you buy? And I'll be like, oh, I bought that one. Give me whatever other one. And I appreciate it. But yeah, had to shout out the news and the homies.
Shout out.
Right quick. For sure. And shout out to everybody listening, man. We appreciate that shit. I don't know if y'all know that. Did you know that?
I knew that. I mean, I appreciate it.
And while we're talking about homies, I'm going to remind you guys again. The homie Steve Burton. He's got a music video dropping this Friday. And the link is in the description of this video. So make sure you guys tune in for the premiere.
Didn't HB Grizzly come out with like a new video or something?
She did. Yeah. Manic Inside. Absolutely. That's available.
And you can hear all about it on the Daily Dino.
That's true. You can. Last Friday and every Friday. And if you're an artist and you got some music coming out, you don't think we know about it, it's dropping, just shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com.
And let us know about it.
That's right. You let us know and we'll let the people know. That's how this thing works. It's like a telephone. Only different.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But
so there you have it.
There you have it.
Make sure you go and peep all those out.
Peep it out, bruh. And now I think we're gonna jump into some history.
Well, while we're talking about the homies,
rolling with the homies.
Our proud sponsor, Lexa Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. Shout out to them.
Hell yeah.
For supporting us.
Absolutely. He's got a new single coming out on the 18th as well.
Okay. Now it's time.
We gonna get learnt.
Dirty history.
Y'all ready to get learnt this week in motherfucking history?
You got some dirty history on there?
Is it dirty?
I mean,
no, it's clean as a whistle.
Whistle.
It's a whistle.
Right.
Well, I'll start with the most relevant one to us. Let's see, 10 years ago, Tech Nine's All 6s and 7s albums was released. 10 years ago to the day.
Tech Nine? Oh, shit. I wasn't even looking at the chat. Shout out to Gibby.
Hello, Gibby.
What up, Gibby? The Giblicon?
28 years ago in 1993, Prince celebrated his birthday by changing his name to a symbol. Let's see.
The symbol.
The symbol.
That sounds like an Eminem, what do you call it?
I don't know.
I want to say
most of the time I have no fucking
not,
idea what you're saying.
But it's not. Reference.
What? The artist formerly known as Prince?
And didn't he say that in a song?
He probably did.
Didn't Eminem say that?
Eminem used to say it. Eminem used to say a lot of shit. He don't say much anymore, but he used to say a lot of shit.
I don't know. His last album came out. He said a lot of shit.
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean, he says some shit, but back he used to say just like crazy off the wall shit.
I mean, it was more so like just calling out people.
Yeah.
Fuck shit. Eminem.
Shout out to Lyrazone. Shout out to Fear the Effing Beard. Shout out to Chris Feltenhauser.
Let's see.
Shout out to Fred Fury's Violent J Sesh.
Yeah. 42 years ago, 1979, Texas passed a bill becoming the first state in the nation to make Juneteenth an official holiday. Juneteenth. I mean, no disrespect by what it is. I had no idea what it was. I'm sure I've heard about it in the past, but it was on my Google Calendar, because it just autofills holidays, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah. I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that is."
We looked it up.
Juneteenth is actually the celebration of the arrival of the news of the Emancipation Proclamation in Texas.
Yeah.
And now it's observed in almost all 50 states. It wasn't the address itself, but it was basically when everybody found out about it. Yeah,
because back in the news, obviously we didn't get news like we get it here. So Yeah, the slaves had been freed, but the slaves didn't know about it for a long time.
Well, the thing about the Emancipation
And nobody,
Proclamation
and, you know,
was
we're not us, but like back in the day, the motherfuckers were shitty.
Yeah.
And they weren't trying to tell, like, hey, by the way.
Yeah, it's like,
know
nope.
what I'm saying? Like,
well, the Emancipation actually
Glad
freed
they made that
the slaves only in the southern states that were rebelling against the Union and all that stuff. You know, the ones, the Civil War and all that stuff. They were trying to fight to keep slavery. So what Lincoln did, he goes, well, all right, you want to keep the slaves? All right, cool. Well, I'm just gonna free just the ones that you guys own. It didn't actually free all the slaves. It only freed the ones that the people were trying to fight to keep. Yeah. And he goes, well, they're all free, which sucked to a degree, because then it got to the point where, yeah, sure, you're free, but where in the fuck are you gonna go? Because ain't nobody gonna let you go, because it and if you tried to run to a surrounding state that was trying to fight for your freedom, well, fun fact, those states, you were not free anymore. So, you could get returned back to your, plantation owner or whatever. So it was all fucked up. But I mean, it was the first step in making it happen. Anyway, moving along.
That's crazy.
It is.
Shout out to John Godin as well. I missed you. Shout out to everybody listening to me.
Shout out. June 8th, 1966, the NFL and the AFL announced that they would be merging to make one unified league, and they actually held their first Super Bowl at the end of the 1966 season. Although it took until 1970 for the two leagues to actually get their shit together and start integrating their seasons and schedules and the operations and all that stuff. So
super duper.
A little bit of art and film history. 37 years ago, in 1984, the cult classic film Ghostbusters hit the theaters for the first time.
Really?
Yep. That was June 8th.
And what were you talking about? What was the other you were talking about before we went on there? It's the anniversary of some other thing? Movie?
The Goonies came out on this day.
So the Goonies and Ghostbusters came out on the same day?
Yeah.
What other movie came out today? I'm going to go see it. It's got to be good.
I'm going to see it.
Give me a second here.
Probably nothing, huh? Because it's Monday. Movies don't come out on Mondays.
Well,
the days change every year.
I'm saying, if something came out today, I would just go see it just on the principle that those are two of the best movies ever.
I cannot watch the Goonies.
Why?
Not anymore.
Why?
I don't know if I want to ruin it for everybody. Because every time I say this, people they just look at the Goonies different.
Why?
Dude, I feel I just get pedo vibes the entire fucking thing.
Terminator came out?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Because
pedo vibes.
In Hollywood, they literally made a movie about a bunch of kids, prepubescent teens, running around screaming about fucking one-eyed willies. The whole fucking movie. And they were obsessed with this old guy's one-eyed willie.
He was a fucking pirate, though, bro.
It's on the surface.
I mean, I feel you, but
on the surface.
You just made it a whole different nonsense.
Society made it all different nonsense.
That's because people are fucking stupid and
retarded.
retarded.
That's what fucking society is. So
and if you think that way, you're fucking stupid and retarded too.
That's not true.
I mean, I can see that.
I have to think that way, because otherwise society's going to be like, you're a bad guy.
Well, that's not how I saw the movie, and the movie's not necessarily about that. It may have been some
it's actually
weird.
One of my favorite movies.
It may have been
not what
it may have been some weirdos.
Oh no!
Innuendo
In the movie, they had nothing to do.
Your generation is fucked up.
It had nothing to do with the one-eyed willie, but it's the fact that I have to sit there for an hour and a half or an hour and 45 minutes for them going, oh my god, one-eyed willie, oh my god, one-eyed willie, oh my god, one-eyed willie, oh my god, one-eyed willie.
But anyways,
hey,
you're
Mikey,
just mad.
You want a glass of water?
Goonies came out. The Secret Life of Pets came out. You want dates on these two?
Tune in Tokyo.
You want dates on these two?
What was the one? You already said Goonies. Secret Life.
Is he going to start doing This Week in History?
He asked me a question, so I'm answering it. Okay, never mind. Sorry, P. Go ahead and look that up yourself. Move on. Go ahead. Do your history.
You got the list of all the movies that came out?
No, you didn't ask for that.
Yeah, I did. That's why he Googled it.
Well, he's not going to tell you now because I said something about it.
No.
Well, because you said, am I going to do this? No, I was doing what he asked.
Well, you were like, well, I got all these movies. You want dates, you want times and days and all that stuff. So, well, are you going to start doing This Week in History?
No. Just a question. We can't ask questions?
Damn. Go ahead.
No, I'm just retarded, according to Rose. So
absolutely, 100%.
We're all kind of retarded.
Your generation's fucking retarded.
I just wanted to see more good movies.
Well, fun fact, you're part of my generation, but all right.
No, not at all.
Well, The Secret Life of Pets
are.
is pretty good as well, but it doesn't stand up to the Goonies or the Ghostbusters.
Anyways, go ahead. What else we got in this day's history?
Did the Ghostbusters 2 come out on the same day? I like that one too.
I did not see that. I don't know if it was like a Star Wars thing.
You know, I recently did a food review of the brand new Ghostbusters cereal.
I saw that the other day at the store. I did not see the review yet.
It's on our channel.
Yeah, it didn't come across my algorithm.
Ghostbusters Afterlife, the cereal.
Mm-hmm. Was it good?
The cereal.
I don't know.
I guess I'll have to check it out.
Tune in to find out.
I'll tune in to find out.
I'll tell you, it's a fruity cereal with marshmallows.
Ooh. I haven't had those before.
I don't like fruity cereal.
44 years ago, Kanye West was born in Atlanta, Georgia on June 8th. Let's see.
That's weird because I just had Kanye West stuck in my head.
48 years ago in 1973, Secretariat became the first horse to win the Triple Crown in over 25 years.
Who?
Secretariat.
I don't know.
It's a horse.
Yeah. Is it like a famous horse?
A very, very famous horse.
I only know. I don't know what is that. Mr. Ed is the only famous horse. Like it's even in his song, right?
I don't know.
Right? A horse is a horse, of course. But he is a horse, the famous Mr. Ed, right? That's the only famous. Is there other?
I didn't watch.
I don't know who the secretary is or whatever the hell you said.
Secretariat is the name of the horse.
Never heard of it. How famous can a horse be if I've never heard of it?
Well, one, it won the Triple Crown, which is a very, very hard thing to win. Also,
is that the Kentucky Derby?
It broke. Well, it's like the 3 top races. It's like if NASCAR had 5 Daytona 500s and you won all of them.
Yeah.
In the same year.
So one of those, the Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
Okay. That's where they wear the hats. The hats are more famous than the horses.
Are you talking about the people riding the horses?
No, the people watching. All the people with the big hats.
The big hats.
You don't know about the big hats?
You talking about the sun hats?
Yeah.
You should probably leave sports out of your history.
Are you familiar with secretaryism or whatever?
No.
Sounds like
no, the horse. No.
But you're familiar with Mr. Ed, right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Black Beauty?
Yes.
What about Tonto?
Yes.
These are famous horses.
Mm-hmm.
Not secretaryism or whatever.
Secretariat.
Yeah, Socrates. I don't know who that is.
I'm telling.
But how are they famous? Just because they won? They're famous for winning, or they're famous before they won?
Well, not only did they win the Triple Crown, they broke records doing it. They broke like track records winning those races.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Secretariat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stir Crazy in the motherfucking chat. It's so good to see you alive.
Hello, sir.
Love you. Sanitize your hands.
See, 49 years ago in 1972, Bruce Springsteen first signed with Columbia Records and began assembling the E Street Band with various Ashby Park ex-bandmates.
Didn't we talk about, what did he do? He did something last week.
I think he released one of his albums.
Man.
I mean, I don't
That's a lot of Bruce Springsteen knowledge. Because I remember singing, Born in the USA.
Oh, maybe it was that single that came out.
What up, Dana? Shout out to Dana. Made it in the chat.
Hello, Dana. Let's see. June 10th, 1752. Benjamin Franklin famously flew his kite during a thunderstorm.
What?
Yep. And he was able to collect ambient electrical charges. It wasn't actually struck by lightning, but he was able to collect the ambient electrical charges in a Leyden jar, which enabled him to demonstrate the connection between lightning and electricity. That was 269 years ago.
Shout out to Benjamin Franklin.
Shout out.
So, never mind. I have so many questions about this. I literally had a conversation about this a couple weeks ago for some reason.
About the flying kite?
About the kite and the lightning in a jar. Wasn't there like a key in the jar or something?
Yeah, no, I think he tied a key to the end of the kite.
But then it was in a jar.
There was also in like a jar and stuff like that. I don't know how he collected it.
It was just a fucking like, what? What are you doing out there?
I mean, they had a lot of free time on their hands back then.
What the fuck are you doing? And how did you turn that into that?
Yeah.
Like, the fucking, you're flying a kite with a key and now you have light bulbs?
Well, he was they were discovering
and
electricity.
it took them this long to admit that aliens are real?
Well, yeah. And I love how they just threw it out on the table. It's like, yeah, aliens real.
Yep.
And we're all like, okay, cool.
Lightning was created in a jar. Aliens are real.
Yeah. No, they were trying to understand electricity is what that whole thing was about. It wasn't, and they were like, well, what's that fucking bright flash in the sky? It makes light. What does that do? It makes fire and light.
Those are demons.
Let's
put them in a jar.
Let's fly a kite.
Are you talking about Ben Franklin, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What else did he invent? He invented a couple things, didn't he?
Not this week.
Not this week.
I don't think.
I figured since we were just talking about him, that he had more things that he might have.
What did he do first? Did he make light? Well, I guess, did he invent? Yeah.
I mean, he was a real. He was a pilot. No, he was most notable for obviously the electricity and.
Well, he created a lightning rod, is what it was.
Essentially.
Is that what it did? Is that what the key in the jar was?
Yeah.
It was just
a lightning rod.
And then they turned that into electricity. Such a weird thing. I wish we had. I mean, it's weird because they invented it, but damn it, I wish we had recording devices back then, so we could be like, bro, what are you doing with a kite and a key in a jar? What are you doing? Like, why would you do that? I always like to understand like how shit was invented. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like people, even like silly shit. Like somebody posted some shit the other day. Like, shout out to the inventor, first guy who make toast.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me take this already cooked bread and cook it again.
I'm gonna cook it more.
Like, what? Like, why do you do things like that?
And why? And I want to know the guy that decided to eat it, because usually they would probably just throw it out if it got burnt. Right. Be like, well, why are we throwing this out? I don't want to try.
But if you just cooked the bread till it was toasted, it would be burnt. You have to have cooked bread and then recook it to make toast.
Maybe they were.
You can't just bake toast.
Yeah, well, because it doesn't carry well. It's too brittle.
It's fucking weird, bro. Y'all are weird. I mean,
that's a deep rabbit hole to go down.
I guess we're weird now, but y'all are hella weird. Like.
Well, entertainment history. 99 years ago in 1922, actress Judy Garland was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and she died. I thought she died when she was in her 20s. That's a conspiracy type thing, but apparently she died in her late 40s.
Judy Garland?
Who is she?
She was most famous.
Wizard of Oz, bro.
Dorothy.
I mean, I know who she is, but other people might not.
She's most famous for the Wizard of Oz.
We don't do the show for the three of us. We do it for everybody tuning in, so they might not know. So that's why I was asking.
Wizard of Oz.
He has a point. Meet Me in St. Louis, and I don't think she wrote it, but she did sing it, and it was a very famous song, Over the Rainbow.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if she wrote it, but it said singer of Over the Rainbow. So
from the Wizard of Oz.
From the Wizard of Oz.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Mm-hmm. Tell him, bro.
Yeah.
Hit him with the hook. It's your turn. Hit him with the hook.
Ironically enough,
I think the whole song is the hook, right?
Yeah. Ironically enough, our guest that had to be rescheduled for tonight, his great-grandpappy, Hank Williams Sr., made his Grand Ole Opry debut in 1949 on June 11th. That was 72 years ago.
And then what?
What do you mean?
There's more to that story.
Oh,
then what?
All I know is that how it ended, because
he got removed.
He got removed because of his alcoholism.
And what it was for?
Yeah. Which actually wound up killing him 3 years later.
Yeah.
But he was 29.
People are still fighting like a motherfucker to get him back in there.
He had a alcohol-induced heart attack, like heart failure, at 29.
That's crazy.
That is a heavy drinker. That is some Amy Winehouse shit.
That's crazy.
But I mean, he was on there for, and when he opened up, he made his debut. He went back out like 5 times for 5 encores, to the point where they were like, "Bro, do not fucking go back out there. We have to get the show going.
You can't go back.
You cannot go back out there."
That's wild.
So they had to tell.
It was postponed, but he will be on this program in just 2 weeks. So come back here June 21st. And we'll have Coleman Williams IV, the son of Hank Williams III, whose great-granddaddy we're talking about right now.
Yeah,
He'll be right here on Replicon Radio in just 2 weeks.
Yep. 55 years ago in 1966, Janis Joplin played her first ever gig in San Francisco.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good week, man.
It is. June 12th, 1987, President Ronald Reagan challenges General Gorbachev in one of his most famous Cold War speeches with his Tear Down This Wall speech in Berlin, Germany.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tear down the wall.
Yeah. Fun fact, that speech actually didn't get watched by hardly anybody at the time. It wasn't very publicized. And actually, he got a lot of criticism over it from both sides of the waters. But obviously, once the wall fell, then they were like, "Oh shit! Look at this guy. He said it, and it happened."
Do you remember when he said that?
Do you remember when he said that right in front of the wall? He opened it. He did it.
And they were like, "We don't need no education." Remember what they said?
Something like that. Open
and
the
then
gate.
They were like,
"Yeah,
right. We don't need no thought control." And then many, many years later, G-Man and the Zug Island band covered that and made it all Juggalo.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, David Hasselhoff ended the Cold War.
What? No dark sarcasm in this classroom.
Let's see. 28 years ago in 1993, Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly,
Hey!
I believe topped off at number 17 on the charts.
Hey, Tony. Leave those notes alone.
No, I need them.
Oh. Shout out to Charles Manspreaker. He's supposed to be on Replicon Radio and didn't make it.
All right. Let's see. Shout out.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair, but my chin.
55 years ago, June 13th, 1966, the Miranda rights are established. I didn't know this story. Basically, a guy named Ernesto Miranda was falsely confessed to an abduction and a rape of an Arizona woman, and he later claimed that he was forced to falsify his confession and that he had no idea that he could have just sat there and not said anything, like as far as like pleading the fifth. And he was like, I didn't know my rights or anything like that, because back then they could just fucking arrest you. Like, he was arrested, he didn't even get identified, he was just a convicted peeping Tom at that time, and the lady didn't pick him out of a lineup or anything like that. He just got pulled over because he had a similar descript vehicle, and yeah, there was very little evidence, but he wound up getting convicted. And then the Civil Liberties Union actually took the case to the Supreme Court. It was Miranda versus Arizona, and eventually, he was retried, and of course, he was convicted again in October of the same year, even despite of a lack of evidence. But now, everybody that gets arrested they wanted to make sure that you read your rights.
And that was what? That was that guy. What was his name?
Ernesto Miranda.
I did not know that's where the Miranda rights came from.
I did not either.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I just learned something for real.
Yep.
And he still got convicted.
He still got convicted. Spent
So
some time.
but that became like a thing later, right? Like lawyers that get you out of shit if you're not
block you.
If you're not read your Miranda rights, like you can get out of shit, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
But he didn't. Miranda himself
Yeah.
did not. It didn't work for him, but he changed the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yep.
I mean, I guess he was a bad person though, right?
Yeah, don't worry. He got stabbed to death a couple years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they read him his rights first?
No, that was in the bathroom. I doubt they did. But yeah. And then 26 years ago in 1995, Alanis Morissette releases her third studio album, Jagged Little Pill. And that would go on to win a Grammy for Album of the Year in 1996.
That was her third album?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that, Rue?
Nope.
And that was
That was her third album?
that was her third studio
I
album.
thought that was her debut album.
Nope.
What?
Now were you looking it up?
That was her third album?
Third studio release.
What?
And that was This Week in History.
Oh, you got a couple more. You got 20 more minutes.
Well, I thought we were going to get to this movie release in history.
I know that was
this week
that
in
was
movie
way,
releases.
That was way long ago.
Well, you should have the years and the dates,
We're
right?
done with that.
Can we get to fucking my back hurts?
No. It's going to continue to hurt.
What? Where's your discography at, young? Really? Alanis in 1991. Now is the Time in 1992. Jagged Little Pill in 1995.
They obviously come out.
That's crazy. Oh, a bunch after that. 9 on this list. She just came out with a new one, though. It's not on this list. Wow.
Mariah Carey made her debut album release this week as well, but it was a self-titled Mariah Carey. I didn't recognize any tracks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it wasn't until like her third or fourth album that she really blew up.
I thought she was like straight out the gate, too.
I thought she was straight out the gate as well. That's why I was like, well, I'm going to look it up. It's like, I looked down there. I was like, I don't know.
Me and Mariah, we
Now,
go back like babies and pacifiers.
That doesn't mean anything because I didn't click on the tracks, but I didn't recognize any of the names. But
I mean, I feel like that's an album I know, maybe. Mariah.
no, it's like her second or third one.
Shout out to
Alanis
her.
just had a birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, you know, she just covered her, she just put out a song with motherfucking Willie Nelson where they covered On the Road Again together. Just so you know.
Nice.
Yeah, Mariah Carey by Mariah Carey. That was her debut album.
Mm-hmm.
It was her first one. June 12th, 1990. If you didn't know. What are the tracks? Yeah. Vision of Love. It's like one of her biggest songs ever.
I'm sure if I heard it, I would know it.
It's called Vision of Love, and it goes Vision of Love.
It's not ringing a bell.
What else is on there? Love Takes Time. It's a big one.
I mean, I think she just has hits on all of her albums.
She does. Pretty sure she
Yeah.
does.
She just came out with one, I think, last year. I didn't know about that.
I can't sing Mariah Carey. Will you sing Vision of Love for me?
Negative.
Why not?
I don't know.
Can't you do it in baritone?
Will you sing Love Takes Time for me? No. Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Something, I'm so blind. I don't know the words.
It's still not ringing a bell.
Vision of Love, though?
No clue.
I had a vision of love.
Maybe you were just a fan of those songs.
I love Mariah Carey. I used to fucking sing that shit.
There's no shame in it. I'm just saying, I don't.
There was shame in it at the time.
At the time, yeah, absolutely. Look how
Right.
far we've come.
Well, look how weird she got.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mariah Carey. Shout out to Fred Furie's VJ.
At least she
sesh,
didn't catch whatever fucking.
which stands for Virtual Jockey, not Violent J. My bad.
At least she didn't catch whatever Nick Cannon got.
What is that?
Boy, he got fucking super weird. Now he just. I think he's.
I think he got it from her though.
Did he?
Like he was just a
because
normal
he dresses
ass dude.
a whole garb and everything.
Yeah, but he was just a normal ass fucking dude wilding out and shit. Then he all of a sudden married Mariah Carey and turned into a crazy person.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He literally wears gold as an outfit.
Yeah, but he like
What
worships
are you
a god. She claims to be a god. So
What's he worshiping?
worshiping.
He's worshiping.
Worshiping.
Oh dang, bro. Why you worshiping? What you worshiping, fam?
Apparently he's worshiping a gold god.
Hey, Mariah Carey did. I mean, even Eminem made a bunch of songs about her and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I do know one thing though. Bitches, they come and they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday.
Yo.
Monday through Sunday, yo.
That is
What you, Mariah? Fly through twice. Hell yeah. Hey man, we learned some stuff today. Mr. Miranda, we appreciate your fight. Even though you sound like a terrible person.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Shout out to the mother. Goonies never die, by the way.
I don't.
So fuck you and your Goonie negativity.
Hey, you guys.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to Chunk. Shout out to fucking Rocky Road. Baby Roo. I don't fuck with that shit. Robot Roo.
Do the truffle shuffle.
Robot Roo.
Come on, do the truffle shuffle.
Do it. Tune
I
in
don't
Tokyo.
want to do it.
Tune in Tokyo. That's a good fucking movie, bro.
It is a good movie.
You know, I saw somewhere, I know it's been rumored for like our whole life, but I saw somewhere that they're actually like really thinking about making a sequel to that.
I think they're making a sequel to Hocus Pocus 2.
Like they
Or Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
They're making a sequel to Hocus Pocus 2.
They're making a sequel to Hocus Pocus 2. It's going to be Hocus Pocus 3.
Yeah. Yep.
They have to make 2 first.
Well, clearly.
Oh.
They've already decided they're making a third
Yeah.
one, so.
Well, you know, they're coming out with 3 more decks. Yeah. They got 5 cards per deck.
That's right. Gotta make them all.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, hey, next week on the show, man, we got Lucky Boys Confusion.
What? Do you Lucky Bowls of Confusion?
Lucky Boys Confusion.
Ah.
Lucky Boys Confusion. Right here, Monday, June 14th, 2021.
Y'all should tune in.
Tune in. You can tune in live on YouTube and hang out in the chat room. You can tune in live at repliconradio.com and hang out in that chat room. We got 2 chat rooms, double the fun, double the flavor, double the action.
All the chat rooms.
All the chat rooms, all of the time. What else? I don't know what else. Shout out to the Shadow Army for supporting the show.
Shout out to Oh the Horror for having us on their podcast.
Shout out to Oh the Horror. Oh the Dino.
Oh the Dino.
Oh the Dino. Oh the Dino. Oh the Dino. Live stream. We had fun. It's on YouTube forever. You can watch it. The live stream. Right?
I believe so. Yeah.
You got any nuggets of knowledge over there, Robot Room?
Episode 3, Season 3.
There you go. 335, fight back. Or something, right?
3-reality.
3-reality. That's what it is. All meant to be. It's voodoo. Voodoo. Running from my magic.
Yes.
Episode 3, Season 3, 3-reality. Three's company.
Ah, 3 of us.
There's 3 of us.
Ah.
Make sure you guys go watch that, though, and leave a comment on their channel. Let them know how much you like those dino thick thighs.
It's all about the down blouse.
Dino thick thighs with a side of thick fries.
Good boy.
Well,
thick.
shout out. That girl Heather says Dana and I tuned into Robot Root, and I got Joe to pop in, too.
Appreciate it. Thank
We
you.
deserve a shout out. I'm just saying. Well, shout out. Shout out, and I'm glad that shit rhymed, too. So
she got 3 people over there to watch the Season 3, Episode 3 with 3 people.
Right?
Yeah.
Holy threat.
There's 3
Holy
of Oh the
threat.
Horror. There's 3 of us.
There is 3.
Oh, jeez.
There's Oh the Horror is 3 words, sort of.
Oh.
Is
The
Oh a
horror.
word?
Yeah, oh is a word. Yeah.
Replicon Radio only has 2 words.
It does.
RepliconRadio.com
Reptard Decepticons.
is still only 2 words.
Still 2 words.
3 syllables.
Yeah?
Replicon Radio is 3 syllables.
Or is
Brought
it
to you
or
by
is
the
it all-
letter 3.
Or is it all a noun? Because it's a name.
That's a verb.
It's proper.
It's an action.
It's,
We're Repliconing.
it's capitalized proper.
Either way, we're here, man. We appreciate it. If you guys are here, if you're listening to this right now, you're a fucking badass motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. And if you want to continue to support the channel, like and comment and share any of the videos you see on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Replicon_radio. Buy some merchandise.
Donate us some
merch.
money so that way Paul can get his outfit up. So that way when he starts, panhandling, he can look the part.
That's right. Donate. There's a donate button on our page, on our main page at RepliconRadio.com. You could be the first one to ever use it in the history of Replicon Radio.
Maybe it's broken. Maybe like it did. Have you tried clicking on it?
I mean, all it does is open to a PayPal link.
Yeah. Well, maybe it needs to be, cleaned up. It's got a lot of dust on it.
Okay, yeah, somebody needs to clean the cobwebs off of it.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to support us there. Cash App,
Super chats.
Super Chats,
Give YouTube all the money.
all of them, yeah, they take most of it. And we also have a Patreon, which is a good time. You go to patreon.com/RepliconRadio. $5. Get to hang out on our Discord, talk shit about me, and make new friends. It's a good time.
Yep.
And we'll give you an extra episode of Replicon Radio most months.
Most months. We do our best.
We have a damn good time doing it, and you do too. And all kinds of good stuff, man. We appreciate the support. Replicon Radio Awards.
Oh, Jesus.
They brought it up last night. Somebody in the chat room brought it up earlier.
Oh, and look at that. We're out of time.
Good look at that. We're out of time.
We have the results. The results are in. We're just having production issues, okay?
I say we just give them the results and be like,
What's
we don't know if you're getting the trophies.
We're gonna give you the results soon. We gotta
just tell them right now. Can you do it in 10 minutes?
They're coming soon. We're gonna yeah, like we didn't want it to be delayed this long, but we didn't know we were gonna have so many issues getting the actual awards. So it is what it is. We're gonna announce the winners. Eventually you'll get your award, hopefully. But yeah, we gotta let the people know. So look for that coming soon. We'll make some fun videos out of it, and we'll make the big announcements. But
yeah, I said we make the announcement before we make the awards.
Yeah. So that's gonna be coming soon. You'll know. We'll let you know. So just keep paying attention, man. Keep hanging out. Keep following us. Keep supporting. We love you. We appreciate it. I don't know what else to say. Big Rue's here. He's got the. He said he had a big announcement and some final words that were very important, and we're gonna go ahead and let him say our.
I said none of those.
Say our ending prayer before we go.
Goodbye, y'all.
There it is.
And that's it.
Tune in every Monday, 6 to 10 Central Time.
Where we play music, yes.
Well, we play music. You play music 24/7?
Yes.
No. Mondays, 6 to 10.
Yeah, only Mondays.
Music.
Yes.
We
play it.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty fucking bad. What does Replicon Radio do? We play music. Okay. What kind of music?
I just like that they were
music.
I just like that they were both confused.
Like Jay literally was like, "Is this motherfucker like for real? Is he serious right now?"
Jay's like, "What is he saying?" And then,
play underground.
And then P's like, I said words. Am I supposed to still go?
Is it my turn?
Is it?
Hey, shout out to 3reality. If you guys are just tuning in, go peep out the replay of this episode. Or
don't be changing the subject now, motherfucker.
I'm not changing the subject. I'm just
clearly
remembering. There's no subject to change.
Which he didn't do is what we were talking about.
Yeah. We created a platform for underground.
The man
rappers.
never shuts up about the show any other time.
Yeah.
He gets around his idol Jay.
He fanboy like a motherfucker.
I wasn't even a fan. I was just ill prepared. Okay.
Like, dude, like I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like it literally looked like Jay took your brain, threw that motherfucker out the door, and put his brain inside your head.
Did he split his wig?
No, but he split everybody else's wig with his fucking answers. Like,
well, apparently he did. He won.
Holy fuck.
All right.
That's why he's shouting out Replicon Radio, because you guys won the fucking game or the match or whatever.
Technically.
Not because you said we play music, underground music.
We play your music, guys.
No, not 24 hours, 6 to 10 on Mondays.
Only. It's available everywhere.
That's all we do.
It's
even though we sent you 1,000 emails about getting you guys on the fucking show, but that's all we do. Like, I mean, oh my goodness, that was fucking hilarious. Had me rolling. I think everybody that was tuned in last night that saw that clip was rolling. Jeez Louise.
I can tell by the look on his face that he wishes that clip was not played.
Watch it. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay,
so everything that we do here for the underground doesn't matter according to P.
That's exactly what I said.
It is. Because you said that doesn't matter, but that was a big opportunity.
It was a big opportunity.
Get this dude to tune in to the people that we've interviewed, and maybe shed some light on them and try to get their careers boosted. You see what I'm saying? So
I
mean, it was an opportunity to at least try that.
For sure.
But we just play music. Speaking of that, I hit him with a music break for 5 minutes.
That's why you're so
He's like, I would love nothing more.
Since we play music on the show. Oh my goodness. I'm really surprised that Dead Body Man didn't go into you as hard as I thought he was going to. I did, though. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Well, I understand, you can't be on the ball 100% of the time. And, like I said, I remember the playback when he was talking about that little adventure that he went on. And he says it was only one bottle in, but I want to say it was a little more than a bottle.
The motherfucker couldn't even stand up, bro. He's all leaned over on the table and the microphone.
I think he was caught off guard.
Then he was
definitely caught off
He
guard.
was fucked up. He was drunk, and he was like, oh, shit. Wait a minute, what?
Then he tells Violent Penis Jay whatever the fuck he said to him.
Didn't they make you sit in the fucking green room for like 4 hours? 3 or 4 hours or something like that?
Well, like chilling there. So
Yeah.
we kept going outside to drink. Which is why we were pretty good.
Boy, you were fucking wasted.
But yeah, I was definitely caught off guard. Old boy's just fucking sneaky pee and sneaky penis, and where you sneaking your penis? And then he's like, "So what do you do?" I was like, fuck you. I don't.
Jay, what do you do with your penis?
We
What?
play music, bro.
Yes,
Fuck.
Mondays.
Oh my god.
Take another fucking.
He
Adderall,
was just
fam.
fucking with you. That's all he
No,
was
I know.
doing. He was just having
You
fun.
got soda on my Twisted shirt.
Right? You made Dead Body take his shirt off, man.
Yeah.
God.
You try this? Dry clean only.
Dry clean only, bro.
I mean, we sat outside a tent talking to this motherfucker for 4 hours, and he all of a sudden he got fanboyed out. On
I wasn't
fucking one
fanboyed
question.
out. I was just.
He was blitzed. He was there for like 5
say the right
days.
thing.
Like, oh my god, he's talking to me, and we're not talking about Color Me Bad. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What did you say? We play music.
Shout out to Color Me Bad.
No, 24. No, Monday 6 to 10. That's it.
I bet he's regretting having to take this show to 10. We're filling airwaves.
I mean, he should. I could have just shut the fuck up, and he could have just ended this shit, and he didn't have to get me involved.
I really regret talking to you now.
I mean, he didn't have to tell me I had wonderful things to say before we left.
Well, I thought he did. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Well, no, because you said that I said that I did, but I never said that I did.
Well-
No, what I said was...
What I said was that you fucked up. I can see how that could be misleading.
Very misleading.
Oh my god, no, but no, I mean, minus all the fucking bullshit that could have happened.
Maybe-
I don't give a fuck. I don't even care that you didn't even tell him what we actually do, to be honest with you, because just watching that fucking clip, like, dude, that made my fucking day. Like, this motherfucker can't be for real right now, but he is being dead serious, and he's like, I have no fucking clue. Just shut the fuck up and ask me the question.
I like watching
Fucking people, are they up there? Whoop whoop. Put something on the fucking board.
I like watching his teammates looking at him as he's answering the question. Like,
dude, like, you fucking Andy Sherman was like, you gotta tell us, dude, what the fuck? Like,
We play
look on Andy's
Juggalo
face,
games.
Like, are you gonna tell us, motherfucker? What the fuck just happened?
we play
You
Juggalos
just called him
against Sanity.
Violent Penis Jay. What the fuck just happened?
Make sure you guys check out my appearance on Juggalo Family Feud.
like that. I mean, the whole clip was fucking. It was comical in its own. So I ain't too upset over it. I ain't even mad about it because that shit was fucking hilarious.
There'll be other opportunities, maybe not that specific one.
Like, I mean, all you had to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure you said everything possible except for Twisted's better than you. If you would have said Twisted's better than you, dude, I would have fucking lost it even more. Like, how come you're not doing shit and Twisted is? Like, dude, I'd have lost it. Why are you skipping out on concerts and shit, bro? Twisted shows up to all the ones that they announced.
Dude, he's got like bipolar personality. Like it's like, you know, it's either he's at a Twisted event, it's all Twisted, or he's at an ICP event, it's all ICP.
Right.
He switches it off. You know, you got to. Otherwise, you wind up, you know, drunk and you're shirtless at 4:00 in the morning in a fucking tent in the middle of the woods, telling Jay you got your Twisted shirt dirty.
I mean, you literally said everything, but I'm a Twisted fan. You literally everything, but you're a Twisted fan.
I don't think he said that that many words. There's a lot of slurs.
God damn. Dude, I wish I was there because I'd have been rolling. I'd have been like, yep, that's all we do on this motherfucker. I'd have been like, well, what do you do? What does ICP do? Because they haven't done shit in a while. No, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't.
I'm not going to your gathering.
Dude, I'm not paying $190 fucking or whatever. That's ridiculous. $150, whatever. Like I said, I'll go and I'll chill at the fucking hotel. He can go run, do whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Fun. You good? You good, P?
Yeah, I was just waiting for y'all to be done.
We are, I think.
All right, y'all.
It's fucking Replicon Radio Discord live. Hey, man, we'll be back next week. We got Lucky Boys Confusion.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, YouTube. If you're not